What's going on, people? Welcome to a new live stream on the channel. We've got this Egyptian sleeve that I started 2 years ago. Did this one 2 years ago. It's healed very nicely, actually. The lighting's not great, but it's healed lovely. And yeah, we're smashing. We did this the other day. Again, the lighting's not great, but we're smashing some pyramids today, and that's what we've got going on. There we go. That's better. And that's what we're doing, my brothers and my sisters. Please smash that like button. Please subscribe. We're using the Acus M1 machine. This is my my version of it. This is my limited edition, silver, and it's +1 82 hertz. So you'll be expecting to see this machine come out real soon. It's going to be all preset with my cams and stuff in there as well, pre-installed. Yeah, man, let's crack on with it. It's gonna take a while. This is all a lot of detail in there, but there's no rush for good tattoo work. Hope you all had a good New Year and good Christmas. Yeah, let's try and kickstart this year off with a nice bang. I'm not talking about that one. Let's try and get 500 likes on the video. That'd be good. Got some fresh content coming real soon. Including live streams and new podcasts. Actually, I'm doing one tonight. Got another podcast coming out tonight. Seeing red again. Okay. Hello from Australia. What's going on, bro? Would like Witcher tattoo leg for... bro, that'd be so good. Mate, I'm not that far from Leicester. My client's just travelled 3 hours to get here today. If you want it that bad, you'll get it. Mate, a Witcher leg sleeve would be the bollocks. You're so sick. Do you know, that's probably one of my... What's going on, Cleth? Hey from Norwegian Tattoo Artist. Norway in the house. Let's go. I love Norway. What a place. Very beautiful. Cold as well. I'm using a 7 curve mag right now. There's 41 people watching. 4 likes. Come on, guys. Jesus. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Do you still stencil your work on Procreate? Yeah, man. Yeah, I still stencil that. I haven't for a while, though, to be fair. 1, 2, 3. Purely just for the fact that I quite like this kind of stencil method. I feel like it's a tiny bit more accurate. Saves a lot of time as well. I like to design my designs. What's going on, Mr. Jake Simon? Simon, sorry if I pronounced your name wrong. I like to design on the day. It saves me time in the evenings. When someone comes in and says, "Oh, I've changed my design idea or whatever," then I haven't wasted my time. So this just gives me a. Sometimes I have to do it. It doesn't work for every tattoo, you know. Hello from Los Angeles. Does your hand fall asleep while tattooing? No, it doesn't, bro. It doesn't. Thank you, Clef. What's going on, Hustle? Tattoo supplies. Big up, bro. What is a RS or a small RM needle? Round mag is a flat, which is like this. And then an RS is a round shader. I'm Cameron from Kensington, South Africa. Always good to see you. Thank you, bro. Playboy Rich Road. I'm all good, Hustle, mate. I'm all good. Happy New Year to you, bro. Just getting over this horrible virus I just had. You can probably hear it in my voice. A bit bunged up, you know. But I feel good, man. I feel good. I feel very good. Right, so that's there. Okay. Let's get some black in there. No, my hand doesn't fall asleep. Sometimes these muscles can be a bit tight halfway through. So especially if you're doing a lot of small fine detail and you're relying a lot on your hand muscles, then it makes sense to just stop and have a break. But you've probably got like a trapped nerve or something in your hand. Makes sense. No worries, man. If you need any help, just give me a shout. Instagram me, Oliver Air. Joining on some of the discussions on my page about tattooing. It's very good, very knowledgeable. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. There goes my ego. Da, 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 da. It's quite a hard technique to do this, this kind of style rock, because you have to try and get some detail, but then still try and achieve some smoothness within it, because there's a lot of shadows on here that transition from a lot of same tones. So it's quite hard to make it look like it's stone. So what I like to do is just get a base down for where the tones are going to sit, make sure they're all solid, and then what I'll do is go in with like a 3-round liner, 0.3, and go in and get some texture in there. You can achieve the texture as well with a mag. You just have to be very careful with your technique. Please smash that like button, guys. Thumbs up. Have you tried any of the 0.8 needles, and how did they? 0.8. Yeah, what the? Well, 0.8. You mean the gauge 8s? So they're like the 0.25s, right? Because you've got 10s, and then you've got 8s. All I can taste is kale in my mouth. That's disgusting. Ugh. Kale is literally the worst tasting veg in my opinion. I. Can't wait to run, man. I'm itching to run. I'm itching. What's the speed? My ACUS is at 82 hertz. Yes. Yeah, I'm not a fan of the 0.25s. Because I'll give you a reason for that. So within each needle configuration, right, you've got, say, okay, so if we go on the needle I'm using here, this is a 7 curve mag, and within this magnum you've got seven small needles, without trying to punch myself in the thing. You've got 7 small needles, and each one of those needles is 0.3, because this is a 0.30, this is a 10 gauge. Each one of those small needles within the configuration is 0.330 mil in circumference. Now, a standard needle is 0.35, so you notice it gets the ink in a bit more because there's a bigger hole punctured in the skin, but then it also damages the skin a tiny bit more, I feel, because it's like a wider hole. It's a bigger damaged surface area. So what I find is 0.30 is a sweet spot between the 2.5 and the 3.5, because it allows you to create a smaller point of skin trauma in the skin, and it allows you to puncture enough ink in to make it go in pretty easy. But with the 2.5, I feel like it's just a tiny bit too small. I think you struggle. A lot of big artists use the 0.30s as their main needles is because they all say the same thing, right? It's harder to get the ink in the skin basically without trying to do a crazy amount of passes to get it in, which then causes skin trauma. So it's a fine line between, the best way to tattoo is to get the ink in exactly how you want in one pass, like that, in the skin without going back in and trying to, you know what I mean? So, because you're just going to add more skin trauma to the area. And if it's in at the right depth straight away in the first pass, you can't get any better than that. It's going to heal perfectly because it's in at the right depth, it's consistent, and you haven't gone over the area enough to damage the skin. Science. Bro science. What I'm going to do, actually, nah. Just going to bounce this needle up and down, that's what she said. Obviously, you're going to have to do more passes if you're trying to, there's techniques that require more passes in the skin, but then, you've got things to help with skin trauma like long taper needles that are more easier on the skin than medium tapers. You've got, different stroke lengths of your machine, so it's finding that sweet spot of how to work. And one thing I like about the ACUS, which I'm using here, this is my version of it because it's silver. This is my custom one. I think I've found the sweet spot with this machine where I can work. It's effortless, literally I'm going in like one pass here and it's going straight in the skin. And this is in the ditch of the fucking arm. This is a really hard place to tattoo, guys. So, and you can see it's minimal redness. Obviously it's going to get red because it's a tattoo, you're punching the skin, but there's minimal redness, it's going straight in. Obviously the client's skin makes a massive difference, but it's all good. Like, this machine it puts in ink effortlessly, and I think that's one thing these guys at ACUS have found. And I'm proud to be a part of the team. It's a great machine, man. This machine will cost you a tiny bit less as well, but there's only going to be 200 to 250 made. So it's not been announced yet, but there's a little teaser for you. Thank you. What's up, brother? When are you down? NYC? Yeah, so I'm coming to America in March. I'm just going through my visas now, deciding which one's the best one for me as I travel. So I will be heading out there in March, dude. I think I'll be going to David Vega's studio first in Austin, Texas. So that'll be me first. But I might link up with Chris Element in New Jersey. No, he's not. He's in Staten Island. So I'll be heading there at some point. I might go there first. I'm not sure. I might head down to Texas in April. But yeah, I'll spend back end of March in New York maybe. But yeah, dates and stuff are going to be confirmed real soon. So if you do want to get booked in, then let me know. DM me on Instagram, that's probably the best way. Right, I need to change needles now. I need to go in with there's a 9 soft edge mag here, so then we're gonna go for 15. That is mental music, guys. But that's hard style.
That is hard style.
It is, isn't it? I bet he's on drugs, mate. Someone stop that man. So bigger needles, you have to rely on going a tiny bit slower to get the same effect, and that's because the machine, you can't really tell, but the machine slows down while pushing a bigger set of needle group in. And that's pretty much especially when you're running at like a lowish volt, you've got no torque behind the motor. I mean, each machine differs, but I feel like you just have to slow your hand speed down a tiny bit more. Just get the same effects you would with a smaller needle grouping. I don't want to go too black with this part here. I want to keep it quite a nice little... We've got Horus going in here as well. What's your drop system when using the Ganga Black? Do you know what? I've stopped using the Ganga Black, man. I'm using Fusion ink. Basic black. This is what I've enjoyed at the minute. But it's the same. It's the same as normal. It's the same whatever ink system I use. I find this to be a bit more darker, more pigmented than the Dynamics, but that obviously comes with. I'd say it's not double. It's not quite double. I'd say it's probably 1.5 times more than Dynamic. But it just seems to be a bit more smoother. I don't know what they use with it, but it seems to be a bit more smoother to work into the skin and to blend. And it goes in the skin really easy as well, which is nice. But Fusion Basic Black is what I'm using right now, the drop system. But I'm using a full cup of that. Then I've got a half cup. A half cup of that. And then I've got 10 drops, 5 drops. 12 drops. 6 drops, 3 drops, 1 drop. That's what I'm using. It's a bit harder to wipe off the skin, so you have to be careful. You have to make sure you've got a good stencil. But other than that, it's a very good ink, man. I can't lie. Real nice. Real nice. Get some circular motions going in there. Time. Just get a different. Fusion has unbelievable opaque greys. Yeah, man. Do you know what? I'm gonna in my podcast tonight, Beyond the Canvas, I'm gonna be talking about opaque greys and whether or not they should be considered as grey wash artists. Well, black and grey artists. I know they're using grey, but they're using colour ink, so it's like, where do you draw the line? Do you know what I mean? Are you just a colour artist because you're using colours? Because that is what opaque greys are. They're colours. They're not. It's not wash. It's not grey wash. And to me, a black and grey artist is an artist that tattoos in grey wash. You know, watered down black. That's why it's called black and grey, because it's black watered down into grey tones. But we'll be discussing that on the live stream tonight. At precisely 7 p.m. Eastern time. We're in Eastern time, aren't we? We are.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, we are in Eastern.
Don't ask me questions like that.
I don't know then.
I don't know where I am.
Don't even know where I am. I've passed out 2 times. Please smash that like button, guys. Please subscribe, bottom right hand corner. Thank you for supporting the channel. It's a new year. New goals. New life. We're all on the journey together. And that's why I love this community, because we help each other out. And you know what? I've noticed over the last 48 hours that there's a lot of I was going to say something crazy, bro. There's a lot of people in the industry that aren't very good people. They're not very nice people. And without swearing, I hate the industry. And the only joy I get out of the industry is this channel, because I think you're all awesome. And a lot of it is because there's just a lot of egos running around thinking that they're God. Too many simps. And That's all I've got to say. But yeah, man. Right, I saw someone comment. Let's have a look. Have you seen Draz Palman's work? No. No, I'll check him out. What time are you doing that? I should be done tattooing by 6 US time. I'm in Lebanon, Ohio. I should be done by 6. What time? I'm going to be doing that with... Hold on. May I ask how you keep the stencil on so well? Yes, I have green soap in my wash. It's just the process I do it. It's just the process how I do it, I think. It's just making sure that I use a considerable amount. I shave the area for... no, I don't. I alcohol wipe the area first, and then I shave it. And then I just put... Nico Hurtado's anchored on, actually. That's the best one I've ever used. And I'll swear by it. Stencil stuff's all right. That was my other one, but it wasn't as good as Nico Hurtado's anchored. So that's the one I use. Here comes the hot stepper murderer. This is a tune. Got a lot of black in this bit here. Thank you for the likes and support on the video, guys. Sorry, bro. Try and do that. That's it. Joshua Carlton rings a bell. Yeah, I'd like to see other people's work. I like to study other people's work. I love doing that. I think it's very good. I think people should be able to do that, or at least learn. And that's what I've done on one of these dissecting artists' work. I've got a few videos out. I think there's about 5 videos. It's like a mini series I'm doing on this channel, which I'm going to kickstart back up. It's a mini series where I look at people's work and tell you what I think they've used. I kind of dissect it, you know, hence the name. My iPad has just died. Brilliant. Me like it. What's going on, Philip? Going slow and smooth. Yes, that is the name of the game, my friend. That is the name of the game. To get flawless work, smooth black and grey, you've got to do that. You've got to do it. It's healing nice, though, isn't it? Healing very nice. We've got some hieroglyphs going in here. Good old hieroglyphs. Yeah, buddy. Let me just grab what charge real quick, brother. Oh my god. Oh, bastard. Let's go through some of your things. 52 people watching. Let's go. Please smash that like button. Please subscribe. Have you tried Electrum Gold Standard? No, I don't like that. I don't like it. I look for ingredients. That's the thing I look for in stencil solutions. Ingredients. You need alcohol. You need a lot of different things to make it stick like shit. Right, let's get this popping once that's done. Meow, 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 meow. We use, just thinking about the hieroglyphs in here, we're going to be using a 3-round liner for that, I think. We're going to stipple some of that in. What you reckon? Right, so let's crack on. How's it feeling? All right, yeah?
Yeah, man, it's feeling good.
Nice. Very nice. Let's do this body, finish this body off. Thank you for the support on the channel, guys. Nice to see you learning. To make it in this industry, you really have to give up some things in life. That being some friends, some family. Not permanently. Especially if you're not a natural like me. You have to work at it. It's like Ronaldo, his dedication to make it to who he is today, where Messi didn't really have to try, he was born with it. If you put enough hard work in and hours, extra training, you're going to make something of yourself, and that's in any industry. Same with this. You can really relate to that in this industry for sure. Do a quick one pass over this. Get some stone texture. Just kind of spinning the needle a tiny bit, doing kind of like oval shaped quick passes just to get that rough texture. If you want to learn as well, guys, I've got the full course. It's taken me 3 years to film and to sort out. The full tattoo course is up on oliverayre.co.uk, link in the bio after this stream is finished, and you can check out the full course. There's over 100 hours of content in there. It goes diving deep into techniques, and everything you can imagine is in there. Photography, science behind needles, and different needles for different techniques, and yeah, there's a lot of stuff in there, good stuff in there. Okay, getting up to the business end, the face. Some would say the business end has already been done. But not me. I like a face. I do like a good face. And this one's got half her nose gone, so she's been partying too hard, I think. It's actually mad. Do you know what they say the Sphinx is or was? Apparently they found it like that. And then they cut, it was a line, I think, or something, or they carved something to do with that, and they carved the face in Egyptian times, because it was, and it's a lot newer than the pyramids as well, which is mad, like thousands of years newer. That's mental, isn't it? Don't quote me on that, because I'm not entirely sure, but I'm pretty sure that was what I heard. The Sphinx is a lot newer than the pyramids. And I thought the Sphinx was always like around the same time. Yeah. But apparently not. Is your machine available to purchase through Acres? No, it's not out yet. It's not even been announced, so I shouldn't have really let that slip, but obviously I'm using it so people want context, right? But yeah, it's going to be out very soon, I believe. I think it's on all the bits are being machined, etc., etc. So, but it comes with the 4.1 stroke already installed, and a new casing, smaller casing to take on your travels, because I travel a lot with tattooing. So that's why I wanted the case to be a bit smaller. It's going to be a tiny bit more affordable as well. Coming in under 1,000, I think. Just under. But yeah, I'd say maybe March, April time. I think it's going to be released. So a couple months yet. Just using this side of this mag here just to get this detail in here. Nice. Need to wash this needle out. Is Bishop Shader good? Yeah, it's a good machine, man. It's just sometimes it can be hard to get the ink in with that machine, I found. Big super chat from Leslie. Thank you for that. What's up, Oliver? Love your stuff. Man, thanks for doing these demos. They help a lot. I've been practicing lines, squares, circles, etc. What do you think the best lesson you've learned is? Well, that's a good question. It's a very good question. Best lesson I've learned. I would say keep an open mind. I think is the best lesson. I think a lot of people are taught stuff in their apprenticeships or wherever they teach or have been taught from. Sorry, and I think a lot of people are so close-minded to. There's so many ways of tattooing, right? So if you like an artist's work, fundamentally that's what it boils down to. If you like the artist's work, then and you want to know how they do it, how they achieve that style of work, then what you need to do is well, approach them, and if they've got a course or whatever out, then you can hit them up and buy the course and learn. And I think over the years of learning, I've learned so many different techniques from so many different world-class artists over the years of me traveling and speaking to people and meeting and being in those environments. It's the way I tattoo is all of those all combined into my way of tattooing. I mean, I'm still learning every day as well, you know, but that's one of the things that I've definitely learned is traveling and going to conventions as well. I used to go to conventions a lot and take my camera and literally sit there and record them tattooing and then go home and watch it for hours, study the hand movements, study how they do things. And that definitely helped a lot. But it's still, without actually trying it, I'm someone that needs to try certain things to get a gist of them. So that's why it didn't really click into my head. And then one day you start tattooing, you start, you know, pushing boundaries and stuff like that. And all of a sudden, it clicks, you know. It clicks. But appreciate your super chat. Thank you very much. I hope that's answered your question. I'm using a 5 round shader right now, 0.30 obviously, just to do these little bits in the face here. A bit of a nostril here, a bit of a nose carving. This is a bit darker up here, so what I'm going to do is just get all that in here. Like that. Nice. Great answer, thank you. Definitely going to take your course when I get Yeah, man. Yeah, all good. There's no rush. They're going to be out forever, so. Local crackheads are out in town again.
Yep.
Loving a good shouting match. I'm going to go down in tone here. Just get this, because this is more in the open, I suppose. Just going up and down there. Just kind of stippling this in with the grey wash here with this 5-round shader. I'm just going to do a tiny bit of darker under here. Again, moving my needle quite fast just to get that stipple effect. Nice. It's looking good, actually. It's looking very good. I said that like I was surprised. It's looking good, actually. Like I didn't know. It's already going to be good. Slow my hand speed down just to get the dots a bit tighter in there. Got some shading through here as well. Okay, just wash this needle out. We'll get the mag in here. We're just putting these in this texture in the face. Cool, man. Why would you rev that?
Tin can.
Do you know what I mean? That is mental. That was well embarrassing. Right, let's get some. He must be really young, man.
And he just got his license.
Yeah. We've all been there and all, haven't we?
Yeah.
Literally all been there, bro. Hi, mate. What's going on, Ali? Thank you for jumping on. I'm not going to go too crazy. Do you know what? I'm going to go in with a 15 curve mag here with the black again, because I'm not going to go too crazy because I want to put some hieroglyphs in this bit here between the Anubis. So I'm going to just square this bit in here, but try and keep it soft. Just bend your arm a tiny bit, that's it. I don't want to add too much black to this sleeve. I still want it to be quite nice and open. Hey, what's going on, MO1? I'm all good, always good. You know me. Why did I stop using injector? I haven't used injector for bloody years, mate. Just think they fell behind, mate, to be honest. Injector fell behind. In the tattoo game, far too confusing to know what was going on. Far too confusing to really dial that machine in. There's too many options on it. It was a good machine though. It was very powerful, but it just wasn't for me anymore, mate.
All over the nose now.
Go on.
No.
Oh, you're an Android. That's horrific, man. Oh my god, it's on the top. Mate, that camera looks mad. What the hell? It's moving down.
Yeah, man, you're just smudging it.
That's better, isn't it?
Yeah, man, it's got that.
Mate, that camera's mental, bro.
As in good mental.
Nah.
As in shit mental.
Yeah. It's just the tone, like, its tones are weird, isn't it? Why is that? It's just, oh, is it Samsung?
Yeah.
Or is it the newest one?
Nah, it's 22 Ultra, not 23.
Oh, okay, so it's the one before the latest one.
Yeah.
That's mad, isn't it? I wonder if it's the screen technology, maybe.
Or it might just be dirty.
Maybe, yeah. Yeah. I don't know what lenses they use. I know Apple use the Carl Zeiss ones, and they're fucking the bollocks.
There you go.
That's why they're so crisp. Why have you never had an Apple then?
I have, years ago.
Oh, okay.
But I just get on with Android better. I prefer the freedom of it.
Really? Like what? What freedom?
Apple, you're restricted to just using Apple like apps or running software, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Whereas this, I could download anything onto it, APKs.
Yeah, I know what you're saying. Yeah, and do you game on a Microsoft PC?
Yeah.
Yeah, it makes sense.
So I run it all through that as well.
Yeah, it makes sense.
No, I've always got on with Android better than I have Apple.
Yeah, that's fair enough. That is fair enough, man. My mum and dad are the same as well.
Well, my message was always Apple, and she, like I say, she just bought the 23 Ultra when it come out, and she liked it at first, but she's not getting on with it now, so she's gonna go back to Apple when it's.
I think Apple is just so easy to use. I think that's what it is, and I think a lot of people don't need that extra functionality of the
openness.
Yeah.
Android.
Yeah, unless they're like really deep into like Microsoft stuff. Like I wouldn't ever use it because I use Apple.
Yeah.
All my PCs and computers are Apple. I produce music on Apple.
Everything
for
from
my,
Apple,
so I've got Apple Watch, like, so and it all links together, and you can send stuff between it all. So it's just simple to use. But yeah, I understand what you're saying. I do understand. The only thing that is jarring is that I can't send videos and stuff between my phone and my gaming PC, which I have to go through a fucking hell of a route to do that. So
massive.
It's just more an inconvenience than an annoyance, I suppose. But still, right, let's get it hot in there. Let's get her in going. Let's get this old girl up and running. There we go. What a tune. Deftones are just so good, dude. This whole thing as well. Album.
I need to give them a proper listen.
Oh mate, it's so good. So good. Yeah, just be careful of that sleeve, bro. If you don't want it to go black, it will never come back.
I'm wearing the wrong colour.
Yeah. Should have worn a black t-shirt, bro.
I think we did as well.
Did you?
Nearly.
What happened to the choice then?
I see this one. I prefer this one.
Really? Yeah.
I like colour.
I like the colour. Do you know what? I nearly bought a. Actually, let's have a look. Oh, it stands. I nearly bought. exactly the same colour jumper as that, and it said US, and it said a really cool quote from H&M it was, in Peterborough. It was the bollocks. If you go in there, bruv, you'll see it. H&M menswear. It was the bollocks, mate. And I wish I bought it, but they only had a medium inside. Yeah. Jarring, because I was loving that. It said like something to do with working and like never give up and shit. It was well good. I need to try and find that top. Try and get an XL. Thank you for the support on the channel, guys. Do you clean the needle? Amma1 says, do you clean the needle when going to a lighter tone? Yes, 100%. 100%. Yeah, you need to do that because it will hinder it will start diluting your inks. And that's why you can't put in consistent light ink, maybe. Actually, I'm gonna change to smaller needle now. What's the time, bro? Oh, it's fucking 2 o'clock already, man. It's mental. I've been going 2 hours on this. This is quite a hard bit of the tattoo to do because it fades from black to light as it gets in the distance and the light starts coming through. So we're just going to feather this in around the top and then we'll go up. I need to go this. I'm tattooing for 10 years and either I'm becoming sloppy or I get great results with less work. I can't decide what's true. Yeah, sometimes you need a break, man. Sometimes you need a break, man. I've been tattooing 10 years as well, dude. I love a break now. I love a couple of days off in the week. If I can afford it, which I can't. You know? It's good to reset your mind as well, man. It's good to reset your brain and have time for yourself, you know? Not worry about things that don't matter. Right, I need that bigger needle now to get a smoother blend. Bigger needles tend to give out smoother blends. Just have to slow your hand speed down a bit more. I need a middle tone here between this. Nice. Let's give it a good old clean. See what's popping off here. See what isn't. How's it feeling, brother?
Feeling good.
Nice, nice, nice. That's what I like to hear. Yeah, it's looking good. It's looking very good indeed, actually. Can't really get the sense of how it looks on camera because it's quite it's harsh light. I'm not a fan of this light. I definitely need to get another light. Yeah, man. We got that good old contrast. Right, what I'm going to do is have a bit up here because the top bit of this pyramid system is a tiny bit darker, literally a very, very small amount. I'm going to get this in here. Going to come up from here. This is in the distance, so it needs to be a bit more lighter. Like that. That's it. Now, this bit's going to be even more lighter, so I'm going to go down with one tone. So this is using the lightest tone I've got on the grid. I'm just going to overlay that as well. Lightest tone I've got on the table. I'm going to go in here. All about consistent hand strokes. Going to do a couple of passes here to get this full saturation. Just like a printer moving slowly in a straight line. You'll see this go a bit red now. That's it, it's looking good. Actually, I'm going to go down with one more down because this part is a bit darker than the rest. That's good, that's fine. Can blend that in. Like so. Push that up now, start pushing this way. I'm going to saturate that a tiny bit more. There we go. As long as it's fully saturated and it's smooth, can move on. It is a bit red, so we can't really see the extent of how saturated it is. You just have to kind of trust you've gone over it enough times without traumatizing the skin. I'm just going to connect this bit up the top here. That looks pretty good to me, though, I can't lie. That's it. Right, no, what we'll do is get some light shading again around here, because we've got Cleopatra going on up there, but we need to obviously just get this side of this pyramid. We could just use a line in there, but just cross hatch this, make it smooth. But this light will be very light, so we can stencil that over and start putting the detail in there. Thank you for the support on the channel, guys. Thank you for supporting this video as well. Yeah, man, I'm buzzing for this. Sorry, mate. Sharpen that up through here. That's it. Equally on here. Everything is blurry, everything. What a song. You can hear that on the stream. Well, that's me demonetized then. Brilliant. Is it quite loud on the stream? Yeah. Ah, okay, that's good. Nice. Right, anyway. Nice, man. I'm liking it. I'm liking it a lot. I'm just going to put some very light shade in there. Some very light shade in here. And that is it. Demon won't kick in. Demonic. Right. Get on away. Can you take it on away? In my face. Right. We're starting to get there, brother.
Yeah.
We've got the hieroglyphs next. That is the Sphinx and the Sphincter and the and the old, you know what I mean? The old pyramids in. That's very nice, very smooth there. Look at that. Wow. Solid. Fucking solid. How's it feeling though? It's not too bad, no?
No, it's been alright. It's not the nicest place I've taken, but...
Yeah. Which was the nicest place, do you think?
What, that I've had so far,
Yeah.
or from this one?
Yeah, so far.
So far, the easiest was probably this.
This one, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Let me just show the people at home what we're working with here. Let's turn this light down. It's a very harsh light here. There we go. It's not really done much, but you can kind of get what we're going on, what we're doing there. So this is the, what is this? Anubis?
Yes.
We've got some nice details in here. It's not gonna do. Yeah, got some nice details in there.
Got some light.
No. It's a bit red now. Where I've used this is a 1-drop cup here, so this is very smoothly in there. And we've got the fade here. This is a 1-drop and a 3-drop as well. But yeah, that's all healed. I don't know why it's not. It looks a lot lighter on screen. I wish I could pull down the brightness, but that's just the YouTube algorithm, isn't it? But yeah, if you want to check out what it looks like, hit my Instagram up. But yeah, there you go, Pyramids and Sphinx. Thank you for the support on the channel, guys. And on this video, let's get some hieroglyphs.